What's up, guys? Nightly Gaming here, and it's time for another Cleaning Up the Copycats episode, this time on ring bases. And so ring bases are something that's really popular right now. It can mess a lot of people up, and they're difficult to attack. However, if you figure out how to attack them correctly, then you're going to be able to get a 3-star easier than you would a heavily compartmentalized base. And so we're going to go through this twice, and the first time we're going to talk about why I chose the army that I chose, and then the second time we'll get into details of the attack itself. So talking about ring bases, there's really 3 different options that you can that you can bring for ring bases, at least for one like this. I could have brought hogs, or I could have brought miners, or I could have brought bowlers. And so the thing about hogs is that you know, once I'm able to destroy those infernal towers, so many of those defenses are not covered by infernal towers, as you can see, like up here, and you know, symmetrical, the same thing up there, that I might have been able to like completely hog this base, and it would have been just fine, because you know, ring bases have that problem. A lot of the defenses aren't covered by the infernal towers. I also could have brought miners, right? For the exact same reason, because the Infernal Tower doesn't cover a lot, and you know, you guys have seen the recent 3 stars with miners, but there was a specific reason why I chose to bring bowlers, and why bowlers are best to attack ring bases, and that is because of the way that healers synergize with bowlers. You see, when you bring miners, you pretty much like, the only thing you have to be able to make them hit harder or to heal them back up is spells. Healers don't really synergize very well with miners, and it would be a very bad idea to put healers with miners, because first of all, they're not going to be able to keep up. Second of all, they're still going to get taken out by those air defense. And I want you to look at this air defense right here, and look at how it goes down by the bowlers before the healers even get close to the range of that air defense. And that's really the strength of bowlers right there, and just the fact that the healers can sustain them through so much is the reason why they're powerful. So that's why I chose to bring bowlers rather than miners here, because it's like a perpetual machine. Like it just keeps going and going and going. It's not going to stop. The healers are going to keep the bowlers up. The bowlers are going to continue to wreck the base. Whereas the miners would have fizzled out. I've tried miners on ring bases several wars ago. I've tried it, you know, 4, 5, 6 times. They always fizzle out before the end because they don't have those healers sustaining them. So bowlers are always going to be better for ring bases like this. However, if this was a highly compartmentalized base, then I definitely would have wanted to bring the miners, because miners are good for close defenses and heavily compartmentalized bases that would give bowlers trouble. All right, so let's break down this attack right here. First of all, I definitely wanted to take out all these defenses with my queen. However, look at all the defenses in this area. This was pretty dangerous to do. Notice, first of all, my placement of the queen. I put her back there on purpose, all the way on the rocks, so that she wouldn't be in contact with this crossbow to start off, because that's super important. I already have 3-point defenses firing at her, which means I have to be super quick about my deployment of the healers and my rage spell. Wizard to funnel, I had to place him down afterwards, because you know, this cannon, this archer tower would have wrecked him. But now once the queen is down and tanking, the wizard can take it out, and then the queen's gonna go counterclockwise just like I need her to. Rage spell just before she dies, that was close. I had to do that very quickly. And now I need to lure the clan castle. And notice I wait to lure until the queen has destroyed those point defenses, because I'm trying to time it so that the queen engages the clan castle while there's 0 to 1 point defense firing at her. Now, unfortunately, she took a little bit too long to kill the queen, so I have to use the ability and a rage spell, but I'm going to double use that rage spell, because it's not going to be just to kill that lava hound, but it's also going to be a runway for my bowlers as well, to get them to that eagle artillery as quickly as possible. So first round of eagle artillery is out. Boom, boom, boom. I think I do lose a couple bowlers right there, but the healers bring the rest of them back up, and that eagle artillery is down. All right, second thing. because I wasn't able to funnel these destroy these trash buildings. Now I could have, right? Could have brought wall breakers, had my queen go into this compartment, destroy that storage, destroy that air defense. But the problem is this Inferno Tower, right? So that Inferno Tower would have killed my queen, or I would have had to spend too many resources just to keep her alive. And so I knew that some of my troops would split off, but I figured since there's more defenses around this area, that only a small portion would split off. And so I figured, with just 2 buildings and then the Inferno Tower right there, I can use a rage spell and a freeze spell to be able to destroy that threat. And so really, I didn't know exactly how this raid was going to go. All I knew is that I had a lot of options because I brought 2 free spells and I have my Warden's ability saved because I knew I was going to destroy that Eagle Artillery so fast that I wouldn't even need to use it initially. And so it's all about the whatever happens dynamically using your option. So here I use a rage spell and a free spell. There's only 6 bowlers right there and they take out that threat. I've got a second threat here. That I let them get my bowlers down to about half health, and then I freeze it. Healers bring the bowlers right back up, not a problem at all. Also notice I brought a golem. I usually bring giants, but on ring bases I definitely want to bring a golem because it's so open, and my healers can all be on that golem. It can be out front tanking. Look, it's almost back up to full health once again. This golem stayed alive during the entire fight. And even though I don't have a whole lot of bowlers behind there at this point, I think less than 20, but all those bowlers backed with the golem tanking, they can do pretty much anything. All right, last thing is this miner right here. And so that town hall has more hit points than any other building on the entire base. And I did not want to risk a 99%, or God forbid that my troops fizzle out before I even reach the end. And then I would have gotten even less than that. So I secured the 2-star by bringing a miner, knowing that I had the wizard and the king going on the outside here to clean up the trash, knowing that the miner would target the closest building and that I would be able to get it to snipe that town hall no problem at all. So on ring bases like that, now it's going to be a little different if you got more defenses in the core. You actually need to funnel your troops to go into the core if that's the case. But in this case, there was no defensive buildings really in the core. It's just the town hall. So I knew I could put all my efforts into destroying the ring and then just have that miner wailing away at the town hall, and it would have been able to get the 3-star no problem at all. So guys, that's how you attack. That's one way to attack ring bases. Now, if there is more defenses in the core, you're going to have to funnel so that your troops actually go into the core. But definitely, if it's a ring base like this and you have access to everything except the town hall without using a jump spell, then bring your freeze, bring your rage, go to town and bring those bowlers because they're pretty much a perpetual destruction machine. So that's it, guys. I was able to destroy this base. We'll watch it one more time at +4 speed. Notice every single defense on this base. It's completely max. It's max walls, max heroes, max buildings. Everything about this base is max. It's a max Town Hall 11. And, I don't get a whole lot of opportunities ever to fight completely max bases. And when I do, I don't usually 3-star because it's tough. It's a tough thing to be able to do. But this is how you attack ring bases, guys. And if you use those bowlers to your advantage, you're going to be able to get the 3-star every time. So hope that was helpful to you. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more content every single day. And as always, remember, if you want to see a 3-star fight, watch the night.